Coming to America as an international student provides many new experiences like new culture, new food, and many academic opportunities. However, living in a new country for the first time, thousands of miles away from home, has its own challenges, and sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming.
The first time I came here, kind of, the language barrier really kind of bothered me. And really, it's really expensive to stay here. It costs include food, everything. It's almost $300 to stay. I don't have that mood today.
Okay, never mind.
I just lost the game.
And since a lot of them don't go through the American school system, they don't get the chance to interact with kids who are not Chinese.
I think I prefer American colleges because you have more free free time you can do. In China they have class from 8 to until 5, from 8 to 5, and actually I think it's better for me to use my time more efficiently and in my own way. It's much more efficient just stay in class and sleep.
Well, it is much more flexible. There's a higher emphasis on extracurricular activities in the United States, while in China, actual school is the bigger emphasis, where I think they do a lot more tutoring after school. My parents make a lot of American food as well as Chinese food.
Actually, the food is quite different. Since I came here, I have gained a lot of weight, and I don't like food here, especially the dining hall.
No, my Chinese is not good. I've been to China, I don't know, 5 times, more than 5. If I grew up in China, I would be swimming in Chinese girls.
Difficulties I had when I first got here was mainly that I didn't have a phone, a laptop, so it took 2 days before I can actually contact my parents. And so every person I met, since it's such a large campus, I met them and I never saw them again. Another concern I had was with food. It was very different. I'm so used to eating Arabic food every day at 4 and dinner at 10. Here it does not go like that. That took a little bit of adjusting, but I want to work. I'm studying civil engineering because there's a big market in the Middle East for civil engineering. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard of Dubai. All they do is build towers. I shall contribute in this tower building.
I definitely feel connected to the Middle East on a very real level because, I am American and I am living in America, but I'm first generation, and my parents were born in the Middle East. Political, issues are really do hit home, and I think that they matter to me just as much as something here local in America matters to me.
No. Well, I think that Arab Americans should be responsible also responsible for what goes on in the Middle East and try to help any terrible situation in the Middle East in general. And they are part of, they are still Arab by identity, just because they've lived abroad for so long should not affect their culture and their blood and their ethnicity. When meeting people from Arabic cultures as opposed to European, different European countries who have lived in America, I've noticed that Arabs have actually held on to their identity. They know the foods. They enjoy the cultural dances and celebrations.
And I think that's because other people came to America a long time ago, so they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? There's so many generations off. Arabs coming to America is very recent. I think that Arab Americans hold on to their identity, not necessarily because they don't want to assimilate, but because they're sort of persecuted for being Arab.
Other cultures might be because of this hatred. They could be pushing them away. They won't be identifying, oh, he's French and he's British, but they will be identifying he's Arab.
I think as compared to the English I used to speak when I first came to America and what I'm speaking right now, definitely there's a huge difference. Because I'm vegetarian and in America everyone loves meat, so that is definitely the biggest issue. That is going back to India because there's a lot to do in that society. I'm definitely going to start my own business, probably. Coming to the University of Illinois has shaped me in academic and political and social and in every aspect.